Okay, hello everyone. This is so weird. It's like, how can I go be live twice, like at the same, like simultaneously? I think there's like a weird glitch. I'm so confused. Okay, well this one's working, but that was so weird. It just like shut off. I know the suspense. Okay, so I'm so glad you're here though. So we'll do your channeled messages. I just pulled the spread. I haven't started them. So let's continue as if nothing happened. What would Lucas say to you? I think you're just the most beautiful and loving person I've ever met, and I just don't feel very confident, you know? I mean, I just feel like you're out of my league, and I just wouldn't know how to approach you, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to, you know, see where this heads and where this goes. But I'm curious, you know, obviously I'm attracted to you. I just feel like I'm, you know, I don't know what you would want doing with me. And I'm flattered. I want to talk to you. I want to set this up. I want to get to know you. I really would be so disappointed in myself if I didn't make that first move. I feel like it would be a lot of lost and missed opportunities. So I really want to get to know you more and go down a road with you that I just don't know if I would otherwise embark on. And I'm trying to strategize. I'm trying to kind of work towards it, but I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm scared. I'm scared of the connection. I'm scared to be ballsy and make the first move. I'm scared of rejection, you know, and I'm just kind of procrastinating to the point where like I feel very defeated, but I do want to be with you and I want to figure this out. I just don't know when I will, if I will. All right, so this was interesting. Laviva, that was your channeled messages from Lucas. This was interesting because I almost feel like in the channeled messages, it was kind of like confirmation that they might not do something. Like they might chicken out after all. So that's really interesting that that kind of started to come up. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you, Laviva. I really hope that resonated, and thank you so much for being here and joining the live. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Trina. And yes, Gianna, you can. If you guys wanted to book a reading, you can. All that information is going to be in the description box below. Give me 1 second. Let me update it. I had to start a new live because the other one just randomly shut off. I feel like it was like not a Mercury, a eclipse, full moon weirdness. And it's even going on now, which is like, what is going on? Well, it's not. It's on my homepage on my channel, but it's like, okay, anyway, whatever. So if you guys wanted to book a reading, my point is you can. I have a few spots left on the list for tonight. If you want to grab them. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Trina. So Trina, hello, how are you? We were talking, we've been talking, and the tea. Let me pull up your official question because I know we kind of bounced around a lot of different ideas. So you got an 18+ in channeled messages, and you want to know, how is Dylan feeling about you after the Halloween party? Okay. So you spent Halloween with Dylan, this person that you kind of have had a fling with before. It's been very in and out, but you guys reconnected and had really cute costumes. So how is Dylan feeling about you after the Halloween party? How is Dylan feeling about Trina? Definitely like you are sexy. How is Dylan feeling about Trina? Okay, so he's definitely super attracted to you, and just even more so after Halloween and after the party. 1 second. I feel like really viewing you as very special and very sexy and just very on point. Queen of Wands is someone who is very sexy, charismatic, funny. They definitely see you as like this outgoing, amazing girl, and they're definitely sexually attracted and kind of wishing that they could have had some sort of sexual exchange with you, but is willing to wait, is willing to put in the work. They do feel like your connection has come like really full circle, because they feel like you guys have gone through like a lot separately, but have always come back together, you know? And they're almost kind of viewing this situation with you guys and like the timing of everything as, okay, maybe there is a chance with Trina. Maybe there's a possibility of a future together. So they're definitely seeing you as, you know, I don't know. They're seeing, I have to clarify, but they're seeing you in a new light for sure. And they're seeing this connection constantly like coming back together as being a form of like synchronicity and destiny and synergy to them. So we have the King of Wands clarifying the world, and we have Judgment, and we have the Sun clarifying that. Okay, so, and hi Heather, we are on number 3, you are number 4. Okay, hi Unstruck. Yes, the list is open. I have a few spots left for tonight if you wanted to plan. All the information's down below, you guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. Thank you so much, Perfect Sims. Okay, so Trina, sorry, back to you. Yeah, I think they were just kind of viewing like, wow, we've been through a lot, not necessarily together, but like we've been here and there, and we've been in different relationships, and we always kind of come back to each other, and we're both always very attracted to each other. And it's like, maybe I should get to know Trina more. Maybe I should dabble in this connection with Trina more. And it's them kind of just like viewing the situation differently and actually more spiritually, and feeling like, you know, there really is great connection here and great chemistry, and things aren't ever sad, or there's no drama with you with the 5 of Swords in reverse. They don't see a bunch of drama with you, and they really like that about the connection. They like flirting with you with the 2 of Wands. They like not knowing if it's going to lead to anything, and the pursuit and the chase, and they like that. I do feel like they're very attracted to you and just protective of you. I think that they do kind of have a little jealous streak. So like if you do go off with like other guys or have done that, that's something I think that they got jealous of, or will get jealous of, could get jealous of. I just think they're very protective over you. But I think it's because you really make them happy, and I think that they do have your best interests at hand, and I do think they're very, you know, wanting you to be happy. Okay, so we have worth waiting for. And engagement. Yeah, they're definitely seeing you as very, very attractive, wanting to like pursue this in a different way than they had in the past. You know, maybe taking this more seriously than they had in the past. They really love your curves, like the arch of your back and your booty. They love your breasts, your cleavage. And I think they want to like engage in this relationship a bit more, you know, and kind of discover it. We have soulmates. See, I said that they were kind of viewing the situation from a more spiritual perspective, and maybe they are thinking with the world, like, damn, we always come back together somehow. Like, maybe we're soulmates. Like, maybe they think like that, but they don't necessarily have to think like that. But that's just like something I want to throw out there, you know? They also low-key might have a foot fetish, because there's this like love, they want your foot to like rub on them, and they're they like the shoes you wear, and I don't know, I do think this person might be into feet. All right, so let's do your channeled messages. Let's do your channeled messages. So what would Dylan say to you? What would Dylan say to Trina? We have the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Empress. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords, clarifying the Lovers. What would they say to Trina? What would Dylan say to Trina? Okay. We have the Moon in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. What would they say to Trina? I really think we have like a special connection, and I can't even really describe it. I just know that there is something about our connection that is just, I don't know, special. Like I feel like we always cross paths at the right time, and you know, are supposed to link up somehow. I know that we don't always talk, and you know, sometimes we take these long breaks from each other, but I do, you know, think that we do have a special bond, and I really quite enjoy it. I feel like sometimes you're not in the most stable position, or, you know, I feel like whatever's going on with your relationships, it can just be very confusing or messy, and I try to stay out of it and just, you know, be with you. But you know, aside from the drama and aside from that stuff, I do really like you. And I do think you're really beautiful and sexy, and honestly could have and do whatever you want in life. And I think on one hand, if I was to like pursue something with you, that could be my downfall. On the other hand, I just think that you are amazing, and I want to give, you know, time and effort to the situation and to the connection. And I just feel like you are just such a lovely person. I feel like our paths cross a lot, even when we spend so much time apart, and we always reconnect like there's no issues. I know that you're going through a lot right now, and you know, I'm currently dealing with a lot, which we talked about, but I just think that, I don't know, I think we should keep things casual, obviously, but I am definitely noticing you, and I'm definitely noticing the connection as being, you know, well-timed and almost synchronistic and magical. All right, so that is what I am seeing for you, Trina. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you and love you. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Heather. And let me check the bookings, you guys. So Guillermo, I got you. You are after Heather, which is number 5. And then Gianna, you will be after Guillermo, which is number 6. Okay. So hello, Heather. How are you? Let me know if you are here. You got 2 4-card spreads. Hi, Virgo Aesthetics. Virgos do have great aesthetics. You can just read the description box, and if there are any questions you have, feel free to let me know, but that will pretty much sum up how you book. I have a few spots left available, you guys, so snag them while you can. Hi Heather, how are you? Good. Okay, so let me know what your first question is. Okay, so you're texting the guy you're asking about, but basically just starting an intense relationship thing. So you just kind of want to know, you know, what is going on. Mark, I got you. You are number 7. Okay, so he's incredibly busy. Where is it heading? Is it worth waiting for him to have more time? Okay, where is it headed? We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Wands. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. Where is it headed? I'm also seeing this like Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, and the Queen of Pentacles is known to be very patient, but I just noticed that she's like an old lady, and it almost gives me the imagery of like she's just been waiting here until she just gets old. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of red flags, and we only have 4 cards to pull from for a 4-card spread. So I honestly feel like this isn't looking very promising as far as like the question being, where is this headed? The Page of Pentacles, which is not even the most, you know, he doesn't have the best follow through, but he has better follow through than the others. Like, I would say better than the Page of Cups or the Page of Wands. The Page of Pentacles at least stems from curiosity that has follow through, but it's coming out in reverse, you know? I almost feel, oh my god, that's not old. 41 is not old. I almost feel like, you know, this isn't very promising. And I'm just going to say that up front. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, our only reliable guy here, he's coming out in the reversal. And it just seems like he doesn't even really have the intention to just like start something or to initiate something. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is all about, in the upright, it's all about teamwork, working together. I feel like their schedule might not match up with yours, or they're just not really collaborating or giving a collaborative effort to work with you and creating a solid plan or creating a solid foundation so that you guys can meet and can talk. You know what I'm saying? With the Ten of Wands, I just see this being overall exhausting, you know, just annoying and exhausting and illegitimate, and I don't see you coming out the other end happy with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So the cards that I do like are all in reverse, which makes me upset. And then the card that I don't like is in the upright. So it's kind of like, And the 10 of Wands speaks to like an uphill battle, you know, and like just constantly putting in the effort and maybe not seeing much results, you know. 9 of Cups in reverse as well. It just seems like you might be losing out on happiness, and if this isn't making you happy or feel satisfied or content right now, I don't see it doing that in the future. Okay, we have honeymoon, finances and career. So this person could be very like tied to their career and their finances. And with honeymoon, I almost feel like also this kind of represents the honeymoon stage, is might be where this just, it doesn't go any further than that. Or it can even represent that this person is traveling further away from you or traveling away somewhere. But I do feel like this person's hyper focused on their finances and their work right now, and that seems to be where a lot of their attention is going. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for this question. You got another 4-card spread, so let me know if you have a different question and what that question is, Heather. But I really hope that one resonated. Hi Trina, how are you? So I did yours about, I think, the reading before this one, so definitely rewind. If you guys wanted to book a reading, you can. All the information's down below. I have 2 spots left for tonight. 2 spots left. So after Heather, I have Guillermo. After Guillermo, I have Gianna. After Gianna, I have Mark. Okay, Heather, so let me know what your second question is. Yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, so how does he feel? We have the 9 of Wands to start. How does he feel for Heather? We have the 5 of Wands. How does he feel for Heather? King of Swords. How does he feel? Okay. Okay, so with the 9 of Wands to start and how he feels, I feel like he's very overwhelmed at this place in his life right now. I don't know if he's juggling a lot of different things or if he has like a lot of stress in regards to his work or finances or something, but I'm just seeing a lot of overwhelming feelings kind of arising with this person. And with the 5 of Wands, I feel like there's just a lot of drama in their life, a lot of chaos, a lot of just, you know, bullshit, honestly, going on. And it's hard for them to give you attention, or it's hard for them to put attention on you and the connection, the situation. With the King of Swords, I feel like they want to talk to you and they want to be better communicator, and I think they want to charm you and take you out and, you know, show you their good side, their charismatic side, their intelligent side. I think they genuinely want that, but they're just not there right now, or they're going through something that's truly making them unhappy, and it's truly casting this sort of depression over them. Even the Sun in reverse, though, is not the worst card. It's just the best card in the deck. It's just the most positive. But it's, to me, like they could be happier, and they're just not truly feeling at their best, I think is how I would interpret that. And then we have mending. Imagine. If they have not been, you know, as communicative with you, I do think they want that to change. And I do think they want to get to know you more. And they imagine there being some sort of like difference, I think, in the connection. But I just feel like they're going through something right now. So they're just not looking at the connection very clearly. Okay, Heather, so I'm sorry, that's the best I could do. That's what I got for you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. You guys also remember it is a full moon eclipse starting tomorrow, but I think we're feeling that energy already. We are in a Mars retrograde. It's very intense. So please try not to be down on yourself. You're just human and you're doing your best, and everything will be fine, I promise. It's just a little difficult right now, and it just is what it is. All right, so Guillermo, you got a 18 plus and channeled messages. You are up, my love. I hope you're doing well, Guillermo. So good to see you and hear from you again. So how does Sydney, the Cancer, feel about you, Taurus? Guillermo. All right, and I have 2 spots left for tonight. If you guys wanted to book, I'm doing a little special, an 11/11 special, and it's a 4-card spread if you guys had like a simple question. And Gianna, thank you so much for the background and clarification. You are up next after Guillermo. So how does Sydney feel about you? And channeled messages. This is an 18 plus. How does Sydney feel about you? Okay, we have the High Priestess. Okay, so you guys saw each other after months. You're wondering how she feels after finally seeing you. She thought you moved town, but you're back in town. Okay. We have the High Priestess, the 4 of Wands, feeling about you. We have the 2 of Swords. Clarify the High Priestess for me. We have the Queen of Wands. Clarify the 4 of Wands for me. We have Judgment. Clarifying the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and clarify the 2 of Swords. The Empress. Okay. How is she feeling about you? Well, I definitely feel like she... Okay, I think there's some things in the connection that she's like uncertain about, that I feel like she doesn't know how it's going to work and feels maybe a little stressed out about the situation. Maybe she feels like there might be distance between you two, or just like logistical things where she's not sure how things will work out, like how you guys will have an official relationship, or how you'll be able to talk, or how, you know, jobs or finances or schedules or whatever it is, you know, falls into place. There's just kind of this nervousness of it not being like you guys not really being able to work. But aside from that, I think there's just so much surrounding, you know, goodness in how she's currently feeling since she saw you. Like, aside from her fears of like, how will this work and how can we fix this or change that, there's definitely the energy of like, you make her feel really sexy and really beautiful and really confident, and these are things that are so important to her, and you make her feel that way. You make her kind of forget that like there's other people in the room, and you make her feel like chosen and special, and that feeling means so much to her. I think she also thinks the connection is really meaningful, and that you guys, she can't really figure out what it is, but she feels like you guys do have a deep connection. You guys just get along. Your lives are somehow pulled back together somehow, even when it seems like you won't be able to see each other. You end up seeing each other. And with the Four of Wands, I feel like she feels to some degree or some level that you guys are connected. Like, I don't know how spiritual she is. Maybe she has thrown out the term soulmates, but she's definitely feeling a connection to you, Guillermo, for sure. And I think she just gets nervous because she wants a relationship with you, even if it's in the future, even if it's not right now. She wants to know that you guys are headed towards that or working towards that. And I guess she's just nervous about logistics and like how that might look or how that will work out. And with the Empress, I feel like, you know, she does want to take risk with you. She does want to kind of see this through. And she does feel like this is, you know, a connection that is worth her while. She's just not sure how it's going to work, but I think she's just at the point right now and how she's feeling about you that she's willing to maybe see that through, even if she has fears, because you do make her feel so sexy and beautiful. And I do think she, you know, feels like there could be a future between you two. So I do see her wanting to like express her love and, you know, make the effort. Again, she's recognizing that you guys have more than just chemistry. And with reconciliation, I feel like she enjoyed meeting up with you again. And she enjoyed reconciling. Yeah, we have soulmates. So she's like seeing you as a soulmate, and maybe you left again, or you have to leave out of town, or there's sort of this kind of energy of leaving town coming up again for some reason. So maybe she sees you as being at a distance somehow. Okay, so let's do your channeled messages and let's see what she would say to you. So what would she say to you? We have the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Tower, the King of Pentacles, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands in reverse, Death, and the Seven of Cups. What would she say to you? I don't want you to leave. I mean, I don't want you to walk away, and I know you don't have a choice, but I wish this could work. I wish we could make this work somehow. I feel like I go through like a whole thing every time I know that I'm not going to see you again or see you for a while, and it's like, hurtful and it sucks, and I just really wish that, you know, we could hang out all the time and flirt and go on dates and get to know each other. I just feel like we have a lot in common, and I like being with you, and you make me feel good. And, you know, I don't want things to end. I don't want there to be endings or new beginnings, because it just makes me, I don't know, it's hard for me to find somebody like you. You're special, and I want to move towards this. I feel passionate about this, and then I have to kind of move away from it because it's not something that's sustainable, or it's not something that can happen right now. And I feel like, you know, I love talking to you, but I guess I just feel overwhelmed. Like I want to work on this. I want to make things better. I want to be able to have a solution. I'd be able to see each other more. And I don't know. I just don't know how that would happen. But I want it. I do want it. And I do want you. And I think that's just something that you should know. All right, Guillermo, so that is what I have for you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. And it was so good to see you again. I missed you. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Gianna. And Gianna, we're going to get some clarification with a regular deck pull. We're looking for clarity on the situation, not from his perspective, but from spirit. So he's super immature, psycho, and dramatic on his high horse. And it reminds me of high school, and you've grown too much for it. Like he was seeing from a delusional perspective every time you tried to set a boundary. Okay. He was really threatened by your money, and he was also super insecure. So clarity of the situation from the perspective, from spirit. Okay, starting off with the Page of Cups in reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups. Thank you, Guillermo. Have a good night. We have the Ace of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, the Fool, clarify the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Emperor, clarify the Ace of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and clarify the 2 of Pentacles. So clarity on the situation from the perspective of spirit. Okay. I don't know if you're into art or something artistic or something to do with the talent, but I don't know if this relationship pulls you away from that. And spirit really wants you to revisit that. That's just like a message that's coming out. So if there's like a hobby or creative interest that you had that you kind of stopped doing because you got like a boyfriend or you got in a relationship with this person, definitely revisit that for sure, because that was a thing that made you really happy. And then when you were in that energy, that creative energy, it only propelled you forward. Okay, so that's a side note. This also can be interpreted, the Page of Cups in reverse, clarifying with the Fool, as, you know, Spirit wants you to fall in love with love again, and this was not that. Spirit really wants you to have everything that you've imagined for yourself, but to kind of go back to the drawing board, even with the Emperor clarifying that 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and reimagine what that is for Gianna, what that is for you, and how that fits in to your perspective, not how you can mold to someone else's, which I do feel like this person tried to make you do. And I do think to a degree you had to really shrink yourself in order to be with them on multiple levels. And all of that shrinking like needs to be reversed is kind of what Spirit is saying. But Spirit really wants you to fall in love with love again, and to really map out the stars with the Emperor and map out what it is you want. We have the Two of Wands, like the world is your oyster, and like really imagine in the world what kind of love you want, what kind of man you want, and understand you can have it. You're just naturally abundant being. We all are. And when we realize that there is no lack or scarcity, we can fully really achieve abundance. I think we live in a weird society and just era right now where we compare ourselves to people and there's jealousy, but it's like they can have it and you can have it and everyone can have love and beauty and all these gorgeous things, you know. There's an abundance for all. Like everyone can have it and then some. Anyway, that's just a message that's coming out for Spirit if you've been in like a lack mentality, and it might be coming out right now, especially during this full moon eclipse, because that's what this full moon in Taurus really challenges. But with the Two of Pentacles and the Sun clarifying that, I just really feel like you need to kind of make decisions about what it is that you want, what it is that makes you happy, and draw those personal boundaries and explore your self-worth and truly understand what joy and happiness is individually and alone, like by yourself, okay? So I think, you know, with the Sun coming through, Spirit ultimately feels like this was a really good thing that happened for you in your life, and it might not be easy to see it that way in the moment. It never is, like ever, but this truly was a blessing in disguise. And with Imagine and the Two of Wands, try to like imagine your life as you would want it, not as it is right now, but as you would want it, as you would want it to manifest, okay? And understand that that is so possible for you. You just have to dream it, believe it, and it does seem like you're highly spiritually protected, and they do want to help you achieve it, okay? We have message in a bottle. I wouldn't doubt that you're going to hear from this person. Like I said, maybe even tomorrow. I wouldn't tighten my grip on that. It could be like tomorrow, the next day, the day after, but you will be hearing from this person. And it'll be interesting to see what they have to say, but ultimately this did happen for you, not to you, because you deserve the love that you want for yourself. All right? So I really hope that resonated, Gianna. I love you. I know it's such a struggle. Breakups suck. They really, really do, but well, we can get through it together with tarot. We always can. Tarot's the best, okay? I got me through some breakups. I love you. I appreciate you, and I hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Mark. And Mark, you got an 18 plus and channeled messages. Hi, Mark. How are you? Okay, so you want two people on your mind, person A and person B. So the likelihood of a union for both persons and any messages that want to come out on them. Okay. Okay, so how about this? I'm thinking instead of channeled messages, because like theoretically who would they really be from, we'll make this an extended reading so I can really pull as many cards as possible to explore person A and person B. How about that? Okay, so let's start with person A, the likelihood of a union with person A. So we have the Four of Pentacles to start, and you can choose who person A is. I don't know who they are, but we're going to explore the likelihood with them. Likelihood of a union with person A. We have the Four of Pentacles, Strength in reverse. The Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, clarify the Four of Pentacles for me. You have the Sun in reverse. Clarify the Strength card in reverse for me. We have Justice. Clarify Ten of Swords in reverse. The Magician. And the Ten of Wands in reverse. We have the King of Wands. Okay. Oh, thank you. So, person A, the likelihood of a union with them. Person A feels like someone you have history with, someone you've known for a while, like you've been through things with. Doesn't have to be, but I definitely feel like we might see when we do person B, like there's more of a contrast here, because person A you definitely have history with in some sort of way. The likelihood of a union with person A is likely, but it does not come without its quirks and its flaws, because there is history, or because you guys know each other or have known each other and know each other well. So it's definitely a different relationship or connection than with someone who's brand new and, like, you know, your shit doesn't stink to them. This is someone who seems to know you and understand you, and you know them and understand them, and it almost seems like it might be very guarded at first because of the past or certain things that have gone on in the connection. I feel like with the Four of Pentacles is someone who is guarded or has their defenses up or is guarded in some way, but I do think that, you know, they are fair and they would want to meet in the middle. I do think this person thinks could make them happy, or they're happy to be around you. Your presence makes them happy. And I do think that they have imagined you, just strictly almost even in a fantasy sense of just what if, like what could happen if I was with Mark. And like there's this degree of imagination and manifestation here, and that I wouldn't say are actively like trying to manifest this, but they have pondered it and do fancy that, and I think are very attracted to you. I see this being someone who is attracted to you, wants to be with you, you know, thinks that you're very sexy and manly, and they like, I don't know if you have a height difference, but they like the height difference. You make them feel very like safe and protected. I just think that there could be some drama, or there could have been something that happened in the past, maybe even a breakup. Could have been a breakup that they went through, and it kind of left some resolved traumas or insecurities, or it could have been a breakup that you guys went through, and this is someone from the past resurfacing, coming back. But it could have been someone you were in separation with. But keep an open mind, because there is, you know, I do feel like there's seemingly like a possibility here between you two. I feel like if you guys can move past certain things, maybe even it's not like the past, or it's not this or that, but if you can move past certain things, there can be like a union with this person. I do think they're very attracted to you. I feel like they might not be able to get over something though. There might not be a likelihood of a union, but there is an attraction, okay? This person does like you. Like, it's not in your head if you suspected it. And it not getting past a certain barrier, it has more to do with them and less to do with you. I do think they would want to like be with you sexually and would want you to kind of make a move on them first. Okay, so this is person A. Now let's explore person B and the likelihood of union with person B. We have the Star to start. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the World, the Ten of Wands. We have the Tower. Clarifying the Star. Clarify the Knight of Wands for me. The Hermit. The likelihood of union with person B. The likelihood of union with person B. We have the Death in reverse. The likelihood of union with person B. King of Swords in reverse. Okay. So I do feel like this is someone you might be more attracted to and they're more attracted to you. And this could be someone that you might think is out of your league or you don't think you really have a chance with. I feel like this is someone you do have a chance with, like to much of your surprise. Like this is someone that does like you and notice you and like want to be with you sexually, is very curious about you at least sexually. And I do think they think about you a lot, but I think this person has a boyfriend or a marriage or something that's going on, and I do feel like it might be on the rocks. But I do feel like, and if it's not that, they have some sort of secret. They have something that they're dealing with that's causing a lot of stress and drama in their life, and it is not something they're that proud about. But I do feel like this is someone who is very attracted to you and curious about you and wants to get to know you more on like a very introverted level. Like they want to have quiet space for you guys to talk and get to know each other and ask each other questions. This is someone who does want to explore things further with you and doesn't feel like it's necessarily a coincidence that you met. Like this is someone who does think, you know, synchronicities are real. I do think they think the connection confuses them sometimes because they can't get a good read on you and they don't know if you're into them or how you're feeling. And I guess they are kind of hoping to like summon up more courage or strength to be able to flirt with you a little more obviously or to like make the first move somehow. But they're just hoping that they can be able to do that. I feel like this person loves talking to you and they are just very sexually attracted to you. Like they want to see what you're like in the bedroom and they think that you might be very like kinky and naughty, and I think that's something that does turn them on quite a bit. They could think that you're like very shredded as well and have lots of like muscles, but I do think this person has romantic feelings for you and wants to kind of engage in this connection further. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for person B. All right, Mark, I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate it. This was juicy. I'm wondering like who they are and which one you're gonna pick. Thank you so much for joining the live. All right, you guys, well, I am so tired. I think the full moon is making me more tired than I should be. So I'm gonna go to bed and get some rest, but I hope everyone has a good rest of your Monday night, and I hope you guys have a good week. Also, be careful out there because full moon eclipse, for real, for real. I'm gonna be making videos and being a hermit this week, so expect some videos coming through on my channel. But if you guys wanted to book a private reading, you can. You can email me in the meantime, and if not, then yeah. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining the live.